Hi everyone. I think as a young artist, like once I graduated from college, I had my monologues, my Capizio dance bag. Said I'm going to be an actor, and I think I spent the last probably 10 years of my life just being obsessed with working and what show am I going to be in and how am I going to pay my bills. And the older I got, as if I'm 50, but the older I got, I was like, is this it? Like, is this all my life is going to be, is just waiting for the next script, waiting for the next show. And I wanted to find a way to kind of take control of my life. And I just started looking for like a purpose, like a real purpose in my life. I know when I'm not in a show, it's hard for me to like wake up in the morning and feel like I'm a citizen of the world or I have something to contribute. And I felt like my purpose was kind of happening around me. I remember where I was when the verdict in the Trayvon Martin case came down that Zimmerman was acquitted of all charges. I was walking through Harlem. I just got some food, and I remember just hearing people screaming and people crying and hugging each other, and it felt like the bottom of my soul dropped out of me. And as time passed, more and more black men and people of color were being killed, and I was like, this is crazy. I started looking to my community to see, like, what are we doing? What's happening? And as much as I love the Broadway community, we sometimes get a little full of ourselves, and there's a Broadway concert for everything. And I went on Facebook to vent my frustration. I was like, there's Broadway for Trader Joe's, there's Broadway for Shark Week, there's Broadway for I need a Band-Aid on my hand. Where is Broadway for Black Lives Matter? And I pressed send, and I was like, bam. But I had no intentions of doing anything. I just wanted to make people mad. Piss a couple people off. So I went to sleep, I woke up and my inbox was on fire, and my text messages, people were calling me, and they were like, Amber, if anyone's gonna do anything, it's gonna be you. And I was like, crap, I don't wanna do anything. So I started sifting through those text messages, and there were some friends who were artists and who were like, Amber, we really gotta do something. And I happened to be in Shuffle Along at the time, and we came to my dressing room, and there were some castmates, and we just had a meeting. We're like, what do we want to do? And we wanted to have a place to start, which is we wanted to bring together artists, community members, community activists, and leaders, and politicians, and NYPD officers. We just wanted to get everyone in a room and have a conversation. We wanted to give people a chance to hug and scream and cry and sing along and ask questions and walk away with a couple answers, but not all of them. So we decided to have Broadway for Black Lives Matter, which was an awesome event in August. 1,000 people came out. Everyone from, thank you. It was everyone from Audra and Billy Porter and Brian Stokes Mitchell to India Ari, and so many wonderful artists volunteered their times and their talents and their funds. And it was an amazing starting point. And after that event, we kind of went back and said, how do we want to go forward in the world? So we became the Broadway Advocacy Coalition. And our mission is basically to engage and empower our community to go out and be the change they want to see, to build a stronger sense of community. That's not something we really have in the world like we used to. There used to be community centers. You used to know who lived next door. You used to support the small business down the street. So we're trying to get back to that and also bring artistry and activism together, #artivism, to show people that you can use your art to be an activist in the world. So now we have a partnership with Columbia Law School, and we have a monthly series. Every month we do a mini version of Broadway for Black Lives Matter with a different topic. So we've covered political participation, how you can be politically active not only at the polls, but every day in your community. You can have lunch with your neighbor. You can talk to that small business owner in your community to start building a stronger community. We have an event February 12th, and it's the people versus hate. Breaking down hate psychologically, where does it come from? What turns, oh, I hate Donald Trump, into actually going out and wanting to hurt someone, harm someone, bullying people online. So that's how I got started in activism.